Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. So, as you can see, I have been through the wars this week. So, I've sparred a lot this week. Sparred Thursday, sparred Friday, sparred Saturday. Um, Sparred the paratrooper on Thursday. Sparred John Blenkenpick on Friday, and then sparred a kid called Josh Sims on Saturday. And John Blenkenpick was a rough house spar. We put the pressure on each other. We weren't really trying to kill each other, but we were still landing shots and still digging deep. Pick future BKFC world champion, if you ask me. And I think John Blank's going to be making a lot of noise over the next few months, maybe a year or two in boxing and probably possibly bare knuckle as well. We're trying to convince John to come over to the bare knuckle world, which I think he will. The guy's a little beast. He's a bull. Really excited to be working alongside John and Pick. These two guys are beasts. And we got a lad called Josh Sims down who was fighting in 2 weeks. He was very sharp, very big, quite powerful. He was a lot. So when he come down and sparred yesterday, I did 5 or 6 rounds with him, and he could tell he was at the end of his camp because he was a lot sharper than what I was, and he was landing a lot more than what I was. When I'm feeling, when I'm at this weight that I'm at, I don't move as well, and he caught me with a lot of bangs, and he bust my nose early, and the black eye was off John. That was off John on the Thursday. The fat nose is off Josh. But what a guy, what a fighter Josh is. Josh is going to be making some noise in the boxing world. We had a rough house spy. He's working under the legend that is Neil Wayne. Neil Wayne is a fabulous coach, a legend in the UFC game, in the MMA world. Also, he's just an all-out striker. Neil is a fabulous coach. I've been a massive fan of Neil. It was a pleasure to see Neil yesterday. Neil's got some tremendous fighters at his gym. Joe Lister, Anthony Holmes, Josh Sims, and I'm looking forward to going through and working with these guys in my next camp. My camp is nowhere near started yet. I'm sitting at 110, 111 kilos. I'm more or less a bodybuilder at the moment. I'm carrying too much muscle, but we'll get that down. The being a bodybuilder and lifting weights and hitting pads 3 times a week can be a little bit of an hindrance to myself because I put too much weight on and I revert back to my old ways where I become a bit more Frankensteinish, standing still, not moving side to side too much, and it showed in the spar on Saturday morning because Josh was a big hitter. He was a big lad and he was catching me too much, but it's something to work on. We've come away from that spar, we know what we need to work on, and I'm looking for it's give me the kick up the arse to get the weight down and start my camp. Start working on my camp, start working on my weight, bring the weight down and start moving again, get the footwork going again. What a tremendous fighter Josh is. Really good lad. Looking forward to many more sparring sessions and many more sessions with him. He's a good lad. He was a good fighter. He was a good boxer. 11-0, I think he is. Really, really good. I want to give a big shout out to Joey Lister as well. Joey Lister's coming up in the world. I think he's going to be making some decent noise in the bare knuckle world as well. They're both fighting in 2 weeks' time, which I'm going to try and attend to see what my schedule was like. I'd love to go down and watch Josh and Joey Lister compete at their fight in 2 weeks' time. Remember the names: Josh Sims, Joe Lister, good lads. Pick Jardine, future bare knuckle champion. John Blank, up and coming as well, and I'm mixing it with these boys and talking to these boys. We're planning on training together and training alongside John and Pick is fucking fabulous. Training this week has been intense, but not as intense as it should be. I'm doing pads 3 times a week and I'm lifting weights 6 times a week. It's not ideal for fighting, but sparring this week has been a bit of an eye-opener. Getting caught too much off Pick and John, getting caught too much off Josh. I need to get down the weight and start moving again. When I made my BKFC debut, I felt elusive, I felt sharp, I felt fast, moving side to side all the time. And I was 90 odd kilos, so I was moving really well. I think being 107 plus, 108 plus, which I'm coming up and down every week, is too much for me. Because I am only 5'10" and I'm too heavy. So this week's been a bit of an eye-opener sparring and getting caught too much to the point where, like today's Sunday, the work starts tomorrow. The weight cut starts tomorrow. We'll start bringing my weight down. I get married in 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. I'm going to be training while I'm away in Turkey, focusing on bringing the weight down, focusing on my road work and making sure that I'm in shape. So when I can come home in October I can be ready. Fight camp can start ASAP, and I can be ready to get out there in November and take someone's head off. Bosh! Listen, guys, I really appreciate all the support. I really appreciate each and every person that takes the time to interact with this channel. You know, all the subscribers and, you know, people who are following me on this bare knuckle journey. It means a lot. It really does. You know, the support doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you very much, guys, and God bless.